Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you're new here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my experience and a bit of a plant haul from Plantscom. So before we get into the video, I would love to ask you if you would subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos and want to see more content from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it after you watch it, or a thumbs down depending on how you feel, and I will just get straight into the video. So Plantscom used to be Online Baby Plants, and I believe they remarketed and rebranded to become Plantscom, so without the A, so plnts.com. And also Online Baby Plants now. So I think they I think they're trying to merge the two brands together. But obviously before they only did Online Baby Plants, and then now obviously they do bigger plants, so a much larger collection and also accessories and everything else. So I've never ordered from them before. People say they hear hit and miss reviews about them, but I've never had or never heard hit and miss reviews about them. I've always heard really good things about them. So if I had heard that before, I would have been really hesitant about placing this order, but I haven't heard anything bad about them. So I was really comfortable about placing this order. And when I did, I don't know what overcame me. I was completely out of character. I bought myself a wish list plant, and it's the absolute most I've ever spent on the plant before, and I will probably never do it again. Well, I don't know, actually, it made me feel really good, so maybe I will. But I kind of just felt like I've had a really, really rough year, and why not? Like, I'm a hardworking person, like I've saved some stuff by like selling some cuttings over the summer, so yeah, why not? So I did buy myself a dream plant, and I am literally so happy about it still. And I got 2 more plants as well from them because I thought they're a really good price, and you know, shipping may as well. So I was looking for the silver dragon and the dragon scale, which I know they do, and I know they do them for like a stupidly good price. Like a friend on Instagram actually says she bought I think it was a silver dragon, it could have been the dragon scale, but it was one of the two for £5, so €5. And I was like, no. And she showed me a picture of hers, and it had grown so much and it looks so good. So I went on there, and they had completely sold out, and they've been out of stock for a while. So I put my email address to be notified when they get them. But then I'm always looking for a variegated Syngonium. I'm always looking at prices. I've seen quite a few on Facebook Marketplace, but they're all from like the Midlands, so like Birmingham area, and they are just as expensive as the ones, if not more expensive than the one that I bought from like a reputable shop. But I'm not saying they're not reputable, but if for any reason it comes damaged, or the root system's not what you thought, or if there's any problems, it's a bit, and it's because it's such a large amount of money, that it's a bit more stressful for me anyway. So I'll just get straight on to showing you the plants I got, and I'll stop blabbing. So I will put I put a video over this somehow of me unboxing the plant. So I got this parcel yesterday. I think it took about 3 days to get here, and it comes from the Netherlands. And I unboxed it really quickly, and I was at work. It was a Friday. I had loads of work to do. I knew there were obviously plants in the box. I didn't want to leave them in there, but I didn't have the time to kind of unbox on camera because I was obviously working. So I did just unbox them and kind of like show on Instagram what the unboxing process was. So if I haven't already, I'll show that video somewhere here. But they come in like this really like robust kind of like green hard plastic material. So each individual plant is like extra protected, and I really like that. So the plants that I got absolutely had I've got like a bit of damage on like the Syngonium, like a tiny bit, but other than that, they're perfect. And another retailer that used this same kind of like packaging did some of the plants in that, but then some of them were just put in there in the box without that. So the plants that weren't wrapped in the plastic were just like getting damaged by the plastic. It seemed really bizarre. But they obviously did all 3 plants in this plastic, and they arrived in like really healthy condition. And so the first thing I got from them was this really cute tote bag. I really like tote bags, but I don't use them. I don't know why. When we go shopping, so I need like big bags. So I use like, you know, like bags for life. But this is really cute. So grow your own home, and obviously it's got the branding on there. And it's nice to have a tote bag in black actually. So it's I probably will use it when we go to the market, but usually they're in cream or white, so that was nice. But the first plant I'll show you is this Syngonium. I've got it in a big pot at the moment and it doesn't need to be. So it's this Syngonium. It's called a red arrow. That's all it's titled as. But you can see how dark the foliage is, and then on the back you see how beautiful they are. And there's a little heart there. How cute is that? But I love this. Like, I think this is beautiful. It's obviously it seems to have one growth point at the minute, so you can see, like, obviously you've got one vine, but I'm sure over time it will start like maybe having another growth point. I think I don't know what this is. I think it's just kind of like you know, just because of the conditions, it's a bit like a type of moss, I think. I don't think that's harmful. They all have that kind of thing on them, and I think it's just the conditions in their greenhouse, because it's obviously a very humid environment. But yeah, I'm really happy. You've got new growth here, and then you've obviously got new growth at the end. I really need to learn how to film and use and show you plants, because I'm so bad at this. But there you go. You can see there's like new growth coming out there. And I have, I think Syngoniums are like one of my favourite plants, but I only have two. So I've got Syngonium white butterfly, and I've got a Robusta. Robusta's tiny. The white butterfly is stunning. It's really full and bushy, but it doesn't vine. So this is like a vining one, and I'm really, really happy with that. So yeah, I do think this is I just think it's so healthy, it's so beautiful, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. So this one, if I remember correctly, I'm going to put it on the screen. I think it was £11 something. I think it was like £11.34 or something. But I thought that was a really, really good price. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah, I was really pleased with that. And at the same time, I actually wanted to buy all their Syngoniums because they have baby ones, and they were like £4. But I'm kind of weaning off buying small plants. I'm trying to move my small plants on and buy fuller plants. And they did have like a few there that I really wanted, but I think because of how much was in my basket already, I was getting a bit like, I need to stop. I'm getting a bit carried away here, so I didn't buy them. But yeah, they do have plenty of others there. So the next plant is this Anthurium clarinarvium. I always pronounce that wrong, but I was so blown away with how beautiful this is. I do need to work out how to get this stuff off the velvety leaves. I tried water, gently like scrubbing it off with just like a bit of water and like a really soft cloth, but it kind of went away and it's come back again, and I actually don't know what it is. So I need to learn to figure out how to get that off, because it's on all of the leaves. It's only a little bit on this one, but oh my God, I knew this plant was amazing. And to be honest, the only reason I actually did this whole order was because I saw a local shop selling this for I think it was £25 plus £6.99 delivery. And I said to my friend, is that a good price? And she was like, yeah, that's a good price. And I went on Etsy, I went on eBay, did kind of like some research, and these sell for, I was finding these were selling for about £40, like 35 plus pounds. And this was £18, like £18. I thought that was like so good. And it's just, it's big, it's healthy. The thing that I've never had, I don't think I have any Anthurium. I don't have any Anthurium at all actually. But this is like really strange. Like you can see this like new like tendril here, and then you've got this. Is that how the new leaves come in? Because can you see? Like, unless that's the flower, I don't know. I actually haven't done, I've done so much care tip research on this, and there's not like a ton on YouTube, but I've listened to their environment they need to be in, like everything, but I haven't really seen anyone talk about how the new leaves come in. But yeah, I mean, it's tiny, like, I don't know. Is that normal? But I don't know, I'm so happy with this plant. It's so pretty. Kind of annoying that they're like this, because ideally you want them all facing the same way, but I think I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf like this, my just like shelf there, like this, and hopefully they will all start to face the same way, with obviously facing the sun. But yeah, I think for this one I'm going to keep it next to my window. It doesn't get direct light. It's nice and bright. It's not near the humidifier though. The humidifier is like over here and it's way on this side. But I'm just going to like keep assessing the situation, and obviously like if it doesn't look good I'll change it. But for now that's where I've put this and the Syngonium. And now I'm going to show you my wishlist dream amazing plant. So this is like one, I think this was like top 1, top 2. So obviously I always talk about a Syngonium variegata, as well as a philodendron golden dragon. So I literally love this so much. It's so pretty, and it doesn't stand up on its own, like it needs some support. I think this is my favourite leaf here. There. Oh. And then you've got your whiter leaves, you go further down, they're a bit narrower, which is kind of cool. And then you've got this one, which is kind of like a bit creamy. And this is where the damage was. So it was damaged as it was like kind of packed in the box, which you have to expect, but it's just annoying because, you know, they're so pretty. Let's see if I can show you. I take it out of the pot, and it's still very heavy. So can you see this leaf here? There's a tiny little brown bit there where my thumb is. So that looks like the leaf was bent, and then obviously it snapped like the spine of it, and it looks like that might go brown a bit, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So we've got a new leaf in here, which is, it looks like it's a half and half. So one half is like green and the other half is like a kind of like mottled, like minty green white. And then you've got new growth here, which is insane. But look, it's like vining, it's aerial roots, it's just everything about this plant is just amazing. I'm really happy with this one. It's annoying that I need to find a stake. So again, I've put it, I'll show you where I'm going to put it, but I've put it against the wall, so it's kind of like lent on the wall for now. But yeah, like the pink stem, like everything about it, like cute pink stem, like the leaves are stunning, it's healthy, it's just beautiful. The one thing I did find really strange, all of the plants are like really wet. They're like very like they're really saturated, and they don't seem to be in a light airy mix. Like this seems to be in quite a heavy like substrate. You see, it's like really like quite dense, which really surprises me that they would use that kind of soil. The only place, if I'm honest, the only place that I've bought from that has had different soil, depending on which plant you buy, which you would expect, is Cowell's Online Garden Centre. So the Monstera Peru that I bought from them, it was like predominantly orchid bark, and it was just like a really light airy mix. But this, I wouldn't have said that this would be a good soil for an Anthurium. I know they need to, from all this research I've recently done, I know they need to they need to be in soil that's like light, so they're not sat in water. The water literally just like runs past their roots, because obviously in their natural environment they wouldn't be sat on the sorry about this, they wouldn't be sat on the floor of like the rainforest. They would just be kind of like on a rock, or kind of growing up a tree, or if they are in the soil, it wouldn't ever be like bogged down in like, you know, just like sat in wet. They like to literally just have it kind of trickle past their roots. So yeah, it does surprise me, but they're all in the same soil, so I don't know, maybe that's just what they work best in to post out or look after. My concern now is I want them to be in the right soil, but I don't want to touch them because obviously I need them to acclimatise, and then it's too late to pot because we're now in the end of October, going into November, so I think I'm just gonna have to leave them like that until the spring, which is fine. But can we just take another look at these lobes? Like, you see, like they're little touching. They're so cute. It's like the perfect little hat. So all in all, I'm very, very pleased with Plantscom. Like, I can't fault them at all, really. They've just been brilliant. Like, before I placed the order, I went through the kind of like Instagram and stuff, like looking for kind of just like just encouragement to place the order, because it was like over £100. I think it was like £101, and I did have more plants in there, but I was like totally chickening out, and I said, don't need this, I can live without this. So I did bring it down to the 3 plants, and like I said, I went on there because I found this one for £18, and then that was £11, and I was just like, I love Syngoniums. I really like, I can't stop looking at them on the internet, so I knew I needed that one. And then I kind of remember turning to my husband and being like, postage and packaging was like £7, I think, and I was thinking, look, this is that one was £72, the Albo. If it's £72, but then I don't pay for postage, it's kind of cheaper and it's a good price. And he was like, just get it for yourself. Like, you don't need to kind of justify it. Like, if you want something, like, you kind of deserve it, like, just go for it. And I was just like, okay. So I did, and the idea is I'm going to keep it growing, and obviously I'm just going to keep like monitoring it, checking it's all right. And then I thought this would be more full than it just being one growth point, so I think I will propagate it at the beginning of next spring and then make it like a fuller plant, so it's not just one vine, and I think that will kind of make it feel like a bit, you know, a bit fuller. But yeah, I can't fault Plantscom at all. I'm actually really, really, really happy with their service. I think they were just brilliant. I will certainly be buying more from them again. I personally have a bit of a problem like paying so much, not so much, because plants aren't cheap to post. Like, so if you were, because they do it next day, but if you were to buy something like, I don't know, like if you were to buy like some pens on the internet or something, and then it would have like postage on top, it would be a bit like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know, I've got to think about like shipping costs. But I totally understand with plants, because I do post out like cuttings sometimes, and when I do, to fit them in the box, like it costs me £3.70 to post, and sometimes the cuttings like are only cheap, so like I was selling like single like Scramifarium like leaves, just to like kind of like bush it out a bit, and I had a bit too many on one plant, and I was selling them for like, I think it was like £6 like for a big like established leaf, but then it was like £3.70 to cover postage. And I think some people might think, well, half of the cost is postage, but they offer 70, if you spend £75 I think it is, and you get free postage. So what I'm saying is I would want to buy from them again, but it depends on the kind of mood I'm in. Like if they have like the silver dragon and the golden dragon that I am dying for, and they are a really good price, then the postage would be worth it if I'm getting more than one. But yeah, I really liked their service. Customer service was excellent. Like the way they packaged the plants, they really obviously care. The branding, the marketing, like it's nice to see like it's technically still a new business, Plantscom, because obviously online baby plants was kind of like their business model was slightly different because it was like small plants. So it is a new company, so it is nice to see that they're being so successful, and I can completely understand why. But yeah, I will end this video here now. I've showed you my plants. You'll see lots of this over on my Instagram, so I'll link the Instagram handle down there so you can kind of like follow me on Instagram to see more of a journey of them. And if you have any questions like on this like this company that I've obviously bought from, like I'll try and help you out, but write your questions down below. Maybe other people can help you out if you have any questions. I do one last thing, sorry. They do have a 30-day guarantee, like plant health guarantee, which I thought was an incredible service. So if they arrived and they were like dead, I assume that would be part of their guarantee. They do have terms and conditions on it, but the fact that they offer that, I think it just proves that they're really comfortable with their healthy stock. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you could, and I will see you in the next one.